Hi, everybody, and happy Veterans Day. I'm sorry I didn't get with you yesterday. This is just like crazy, crazy season here now, just starting, and I am just behind my own self. So I didn't get the video up yesterday after the weigh-in, and so I just want to touch base quickly with you this morning. I'm on my way out to a Veterans Day service, and wishing all of you veterans thank you for your service for our country to give us the freedoms that we enjoy. And it's up to us to preserve those freedoms. So, anyway, onwards and upwards. Um, Yesterday's weigh in went surprisingly well. I lost 1.8 pounds. I got another 5-pound star. I'm up to 16.6 pounds, which is very good for the amount of time I've been there. And I'm very pleased. The reason I was surprised is there was a couple of days I did not do well as far as my exercise and drinking the water. Uh, I had board meetings. One went from 10 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and another one went from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 4:30 in the afternoon. And I just did not feel comfortable drinking this humongous amount of water and sloshing back and forth to the bathroom um, 4 or 5 times during this meeting, which is what I would do if I were drinking all that water. So today we're back on track, and as soon as I get home from the festivities for Veterans Day, I will get out the old jug and start again. So, but anyway, everything is going good. The the scale is still going in the right direction. I'm sure it's not going to do that one of these weeks, and I am prepared for that, but I'm not going to give up on making it go in the right direction. Um, I'm going to make some more of that butternut squash soup this week. It's a very good soup. I also, let me see, I have a couple of times that I had salads with shrimp on them, and that's an excellent meal. We have a new Aldi's market close by, and we did not have one of these before, and they do have some very good um, sales on some produce and fruits, so I always look for that every week. I think this morning's breakfast was a grapefruit. I haven't had a grapefruit in a long time, and after eating so many oranges, I was surprised at the sourness of the grapefruit when I took a big bite of it, but it was good. By the time I finished it, I was enjoying it. A grapefruit, a poached egg on half an English muffin, those light English muffins, and the other half of the English muffin, I put the Smucker's strawberry jam. And the Smucker's strawberry jam for a tablespoon is 0 points. It's delicious. It's sweet. If you feel the need, or if I feel the need to have something that's sweet, I can always take a piece of toast, the light toast, which is 1 point, or one of the light English muffins, and or even some crackers, and put some of that jam on it, and it really does take that uh, sweet need away. It's a good choice, and it's very good, and it's good for you because it's all fruit. So anyway, um, so that's a tip. If you like strawberry jam, the Smucker's sugar free is for 1 tablespoon, 0 points. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving, a couple of weeks to get ready for it now. I'm going to be hosting a Thanksgiving dinner here for six. Not too big, but you still have all of the different Gitas. And I'm going to share with you some tips that my previous Weight Watchers instructor uh, shared with us that I thought was very good. One of the things I like about having Thanksgiving is that I don't mind cooking. I like cooking. And if you are cooking, you are controlling what's in it. I expect to eat some of the things I really want during Thanksgiving. And the first tip I have for you is to list everything that you're going to have, whether it's something somebody's going to bring or something that you're going to make, or if you're going out and you can find out what's going to be served. List it all down and then put an A, B, and C next to it, okay? An A being I definitely want to have some of that. A B, if I have enough points, they're pretty good. And a C, if I have it, fine. If I don't really care. And you'll be surprised, and you make choices because you can't have it all. And you have to figure out which of those wonderful things that everybody's going to serve and have is something that you want to use your points for. For me, I can tell you, I definitely will have turkey. And my choice is going to be between the stuffing and the potato. And actually, I'm going to have the stuffing because the potato I can have anytime. And the potato is going to be mashed potato, and it will have butter and I don't use cream, but it will have butter and stuff on it. So I just as soon have a small serving of the bread stuffing and enjoy it and not feel the least bit guilty. I also have gravy. That's not a big point uh, issue. The other things that I know I'm having because I'm cooking will be squash and turnip, or as they call it where we are now, rutabaga. But I come from the Northeast and we called it turnip, the great big ones. Um, I am going to be making them, and I do make them with butter and salt and pepper. So what I do, because I'm making them, is I can take a couple of servings out before I squish it up with the salt and pepper, and that's mine. And I can just enjoy it just as well without. The butter is basically the only thing. And if you really think about it, and you put a couple of tablespoons of butter in that big pot of vegetables, it's really not a lot. So, but you can, depending on what you have for points, that's what you can do. So I don't know yet what my company is bringing. I think one will be bringing pies, and pies are nice. I certainly could eat them, but if I don't have a piece of pie, I'm not going to feel deprived. Now, you might, and so you might have to choose that piece of pie and no dressing or stuffing. And that's okay because that's going to be your choice. And the other person, I think, probably will bring some kind of a vegetable. And depending on what it is, I'm going to enjoy it or just sample a little piece of it. So I think I feel confident about Thanksgiving. I'm not really worried that it's going to be too much of a temptation. Hopefully, it's obviously on the day that I normally weigh in, so there won't be a Weight Watchers that week. And I will have to decide whether I'm going to attend a class on Saturday or wait until the following week. And so we'll have to figure that out when the time gets here. So anyway, think ahead, plan ahead, and be ready so you're not surprised. And if you're going to somebody else's house for Thanksgiving, bring something and bring something that's healthy, a big fruit tray, and see if we can't beat the odds and keep our focus during the holiday. So anyway, that's all I have to say. I've got to get going. It's time to go to the service. You know, the Veterans Day, it's 10:29 here right now. And you know, Veterans Day services are the 11th hour of the 11th month of the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. So must get there before that happens. Talk to you later, and happy Veterans Day to all you veterans.